Welcome back to our Colorado BDR adventure. In this episode, we'll go over Western, Hagerman, and Crooked Creek passes on our way to Gypsum. Just wonderful. We're leaving our campground south of Buena Vista and headed for Buena Vista for fuel and food and any other necessities that we need before continuing on.
There's a young one here and he's got his butt to the road. If you scare them, they'll get diarrhea and squirt you, so be careful. Don't get too close.
We're okay as long as the tail is down. We're a little bit south of Buena Vista, coming into a small community called Northrop. How'd you like to wake up to that view every morning? That's pretty nice. Welcome to Buena Vista. We have heard that the locals call it Buena Vista. Not sure if that's true or not. We are leaving Buena Vista, going to go up in the hills. These are a different kind of rock here. A lot of the stuff we've been climbing over and going past have been more of a granite type rock. Nice river. Oh, that's the Arkansas River. These rocks are something else. Well, they could be granite, but they're a lot more broken up than what we've seen before.
Turning right here. 10-4, right turn coming up.
Little stream. This area reminds me a little bit of the time I spent in Prescott, Arizona, back in the 70s. That's an interesting rock formation right there. Oh, oh yes, never get tired of coming around a corner. There's a red vehicle with a rooftop tent coming down that road.
Oh yeah. He's got 3 motorcycles behind him. I only got 5 behind me.
Well, this road is a little bumpy. It's a bit softer than, let me rephrase that. It's a lot softer than the rocks we were on.
Yeah, I'm headed down into the North Fork of the 17-mile creek.
Please stay on the road. Private land, both sides, year-round residents. Looks like we're going right up that mountain there. It's right ahead of us.
Side by side coming out here. Copy that.
Well, this is a nice smooth road. Reasonably smooth at any rate.
Right here. And I see Larry behind me. And also minor. Okay, turning right then. No signals given, but there's a second one behind him.
For those of you that don't know or don't travel in the backcountry like this, when you're traveling with a group and someone is coming the other way, you hold up the number of fingers of the vehicles behind you. So Bruce is up front and he holds up 4 fingers because there's 4 people behind him. Tino, who's ahead of me, would hold up 3 fingers. I would hold up 2. And Minor would hold up 1. And Frenchie would just hold up a closed fist. That procedure is from actually the motorcycle community. And it's very helpful to everyone when you're traveling back roads like this, so that as people get spread out, they know how many vehicles they're going to encounter on the road as they continue on. Not everybody follows that procedure or even knows about it. Another nice little road. Nice view. We'll be on pavement shortly, and then we'll be on pavement for a little bit. We made the turn off of the highway, back onto dirt. I think we're going up over that mountain that's ahead of us. Coming through a burnt area that you can see some blackened and dead trees, and other trees are blackened and still alive, like this one right here on the right. And we're going to stop for lunch. That's a nice view. Frenchie, Bruce, and Tino stopped for lunch, and Minor and I had already eaten while we were driving. So we're going ahead and scouting the road. Very nice trail through here. We are out of the aspens and into the pines. Oh, so beautiful in here. I'm really enjoying this section.
Yeah, this is not like anything we've done so far. You'll see some campers off to the right. Okay, no.
Copy that.
Hey, look, I think there's a herd of deer to the left. Oh, yeah, coming out over by the bushes, yeah. We can head.
This is without a doubt the best part of the Colorado BDR that we've been on yet. There's miner out ahead of us. Water bars. Boy, you gotta be careful of those suckers. They'll bounce you pretty good. Narrow trails are fun to drive, although you need to keep a lookout for oncoming vehicles. I'm not sure which type of road takes more concentration, where you've got a bunch of rocks like we were on yesterday, or you're on a narrow tree-lined trail like we are today.
I'm with you.
And we're back into another forest lane. Got a little water crossing here. Frenchie, Bruce, and Tino are still pretty far behind us. That's why we got scratchy radio traffic. And now we get to go across an open valley, out of the woods. Road's a little tricky in spot.
Town is usually about 60 miles is a long, that's a good haul on a day.
Yeah, I agree. I'm also amazed at how tired I get driving trails versus driving highway. Just beautiful.
It's funny, Larry, it's like from here we could probably see them where they hit that lock gate.
Yeah, pretty close.
What did you say you were copying? Well, I don't know. It says no trespassing if we were to go on and revise that. So let's turn right here and go across the street. We could probably see them right over there.
Yeah, at least they took the right turn.
That's odd that we hear them crystal clear, and they can't hear us.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And here's our campsite tonight at the Westin Campground, just a little bit south of Weston Peak. We're at about 10,100 feet. Should be chilly tonight. It was 32 degrees this morning, and we are headed north to Gypsum today. And we're going to meet up with Chuck in Gypsum. It's a 90-mile run. And then go over Weston Pass. There was a little bit of confusion this morning about what time we were leaving camp. Last night at the campfire, we agreed to leave at 8:30, and this morning the guys decided that 8 o'clock would be good, and didn't bother to tell us. And this road is seriously potholed. Hopefully it gets better. Right now we are headed up Weston Pass. It's pretty straight road, it looks like. Not many switchbacks. No switchbacks at all, possibly. Oh, there's a bunch of llamas. And we are at Western Pass, 11,921 feet. We are at the top of Weston Pass. And it's pretty bleak up here compared to some of the other ones that we've looked at. Okay, let's go down the hill.
It's interesting that mountain peak right directly in front of you at 12 o'clock. On my map is labeled Rocky Point at 12,000 feet. Oh yeah, I see it up there in the Bear Rock area. Yeah.
Back in the trees. We hit this time frame to do the Colorado BDR really well because we've got the aspens are just turning and it's just gorgeous up here. I'm stopping for a bit to take a photo of what I think is Mount Massive. Well, looks like we're coming to civilization. Leaving San Isabel National Forest. Boy, that's a great view for a house. Turquoise Lake Dam. We are now headed up to Hagerman Pass.
We have oncoming traffic on a tight road. He's pulling over. 2 cars.
10-4, 2 cars, they pulled over. You're on Hagerman Pass, number 105 road?
Correct.
Okay.
There's a mine tucked back in there. It might be a dam. More likely it is part of the Carlton Tunnel that brings water to Turquoise Lake. Alright, here's the first switchback.
Okay, I'm on the handheld. Radio check, please. Copy in the back.
This was the worst section of the road. Oh, wow, what a beautiful view.
The road's not too bad up ahead. Bumpy, but no big obstacles. 11,925 feet at the Continental Divide right here. This road is definitely worth the photograph. We used to take group photographs at these passes.
Did I hurt your feeling by driving by?
That's because we didn't have a hot date.
Just gonna keep going, Josh. I'll keep you posted of the turns I make onto pavement. 10-4.
This truck, his first gear is quite a jump from first to second.
Boy, with the light the way it is, you can't see the potholes and bumps no matter how hard you try. That's the old railroad grade right there.
Coming to an H-like intersection and taking the catty corner, left road, main road, south and down. West and down.
Larry, did you copy that?
I copied it, but it made no sense.
Okay. It's kind of like a railroad X crossing, not 90 degrees. Do not make a switchback. You'll come to, just stay left. Okay. You said the Death Valley.
We were supposed to take the lower right-hand road, not turn left. After a short distance, we realized our mistake and turned around. Many of the roads we have been on, like this one, follow an old railroad grade. And another section of road through the forest. Oh, lots of down trees. Oh, there's one that fell off the side of the cliff.
Okay, I got a Chevy Blazer or something in front of me coming at me. We tell them we got people behind.
I'm on pavement.
Okay, 10-4. You're probably only 3-4 miles behind here.
Okay, we are going up Crooked Creek Pass.
Do you think that steep section was what made it impassable when wet?
So just at the summit here, you see all the deep ruts that are in the clay? That would probably stop you if you could make it. That's because there was clay mixed with the other road-based material there. So, yeah, that's probably it.
Oh, wow! Look at them colors. They're beautiful.
We go straight at this intersection, not right.
Okay, you cross the bridge and you want to stay straight or slightly left.
Pretty lake. This lake is at 9,400 feet.
It is so beautiful back in here. I just can't believe it, what I'm seeing. I mean, everywhere you look, it's like a beautiful picture, you know?
Yes.
And this looks like the top of the pass. 10,006 feet is what my GPS is telling me. Frenchie and Bruce charged ahead, and Tino and I are now on the downhill side. Serious ruts up here. A lot of clay mixed in with the soil. Close this road in the wintertime when it starts getting wet because it just becomes impassable.
You got a car coming. Got a car coming up at you.
Yeah, here you can add to the lake level.
We should have turned left there toward Sylvan Lake State Park. Missing the turn gave me the opportunity to take a photo of the lake. After going about a half mile, we realized we missed the turn and backtracked to the turnoff. Oh, look at them cows. Thank you. More cows on the road. We're at the switchback.
Boo-boo's on the move in the middle of the road.
Oh, man. Nice area to drive through. Looks like we're working our way down into that valley. Well, someplace along here we'll get back on pavement. This looks like a well-maintained road. We're not too far from Gypsum. 1:30 right now. Supposed to meet Chuck there at 2 o'clock, so we should be pretty close. Nice pond. Pretty valley. And there's a lot of pretty valleys in Colorado. Woo! Boy, that's pretty. Over on the left is the Gypsum Creek. We are on Gypsum Creek Road. Really warm, it's 76 degrees. The red rock reminds me of Sedona, Arizona. And welcome to Gypsum. Gypsum got its name from the gypsum that is mined in this area. We met up with Chuck and Kurt at Costco as planned, and are now headed back up into the hills. Gypsum is about the lowest spot we've been at. It's about 6,000 feet. And we are back on dirt. Different view of the valley. We came in on the other side of that valley.
Alright, let's find a place to pull over and kind of pinpoint an area where we want to start looking for camp. So they want to go by the river up Trail Gulch.
Well, that's nice. We are working our way down to the Colorado River in our campsite for the night. This area is a lot different than what we were in before. Boy, this stuff looks like compressed ash. Just looks like ash piles. Ooh, here they are. We turned off of dirt and onto the Colorado River Road. We're going to come up here a ways and see if we can find a campsite. There's the river, Colorado River.
The river looks so nice and tame through here. It's funny to see it so small and then so big and then again so small down by Yuma.
That's lovely. Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. That is just stunning. Oh. This is a beautiful drive. Working our way down to the Colorado River camp. We are just about there. I'm at the left turn into the campground.
I see it.
I was walking around looking for some firewood and came across this bone. It was laying here. I think it's a leg bone. And this is the view from our campground tonight. Campground is right on the Colorado River. In the next episode, we will travel along the Colorado River and then up into the Colorado grasslands on our way to the Wyoming border. To be notified of future videos, be sure to tap the subscribe button.